Hi, my name is Raymond Omori from Valiantis. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to get data out of the Atlassian Data Lake using the Delta Sharing Connector. So I'm running here Tableau 2024.1. You need at least 2024.1 to be able to use the Delta Sharing Connector. If you don't see it on this left menu here, you may need to click More and search for the Delta Sharing Connector, and it might prompt you to install a plugin. Once you do that, you'll see the Delta Sharing Connector over here on the left side. So to reiterate, the data that we're pulling here is from issues, and we upload arbitrary data to the issues, for example, from an extract from Tempo. And so we can access that data using the Delta Share from the Data Lake. So I'm going to click here and upload my .share file. I could also type those credential values in directly from the share file, but I can just select the share file itself. And I'm going to click Get Data. So now I can see all the tables in the data share. And the one we care about primarily is the JIRA issue field. So I'm going to select that, and it allows me to add a SQL filter here. I am going to go ahead and do that because it speeds up the fetching of the data. It's not strictly necessary, but it does help speed up this video. So I'm going to paste my SQL filter in there, filtering all of the issues to just the issues inside the project that I've set for the extract. So this project contains all the Tempo extracts that I've done with the mock data. You may need to select multiple projects if there's multiple projects holding data you care about. Anyways, I'm going to get the table data now. It's going to run a query to get the list of fields on the table. So here we go. We have the project ID, we have the value, and of course the issue ID and the field ID. So those are all the fields that we care about right now. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sheet 1 here. And it's going to pull an excerpt of the data. So this step will take a while if you don't have that SQL filter. It will work, like I said, but it is helpful to just get the data that we care about. Okay, now that we have finished loading all the sample data, we have an empty table here. So I'm going to go ahead and add the project ID as a filter. All of the data lake will have all these projects that we don't care about. They have irrelevant data, so we don't want to pull them into our table. So I'm going to select the one project with the work log data that I care about. If you're creating a dashboard, you might have different filters for different projects depending on what kind of data you need to pull from the data lake. But for now, I'm just going to select my own project with the issues that I care about. So I'll click Apply to add that filter. And then I'm going to add the issue ID as my rows value. So each issue is going to have all the data for one work log based on our extract. So I want to list all of the work logs in this direction. And then I'm going to take the field ID and add that as the column. So each work log is going to have a number of fields on it. Some of these fields are going to be the custom fields that I've added. So you can see this one's a custom field. This one is the creator user ID. There's a bunch of custom fields holding all the data that I've uploaded into each issue, and so on. And then finally, for the values on each field, I can just grab the value property and drag it on as the text. And so now I can see all of the data in the Atlassian Data Lake, and I can run analytics on this. So these are the hours. I could join these custom field IDs with the field metadata table. So I could add the field metadata table as a data source and join those entries with the custom field ID so that I can get the human readable field name. But I know that this one, based on the data, is the hours worked for the work log. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.